What if the thing you do to relax every night is quietly rewiring how your brain feels pleasure? That's the question millions of people online are asking. Some say quitting porn changed their life completely. More energy, sharper focus, better relationships. Others say it made almost no difference at all. So which is it? Is this real psychology or just internet hype dressed up as self-improvement? Let's separate the myths from what science actually says. First, let's talk about what happens in your brain when you watch porn regularly. Your brain has a reward system, and the main chemical involved is dopamine. Dopamine isn't really the pleasure chemical, like people say. It's more like the wanting chemical. It drives you to seek things out, especially things that are new, exciting, or unpredictable. Porn is basically a perfect trigger for this system. Endless novelty, one click away, no effort required. Every time you watch something new, your brain gets a small dopamine spike. Over time, some researchers believe this can make your brain crave stronger or more frequent stimulation just to feel normal. This is similar, though not identical, to what happens with other habit-forming behaviors.
Now here's where it gets interesting. What actually happens when someone stops? In the first few days, many people report restlessness. Your brain is used to a certain level of stimulation, and suddenly it's gone. Some people feel irritable. Others feel unusually motivated, almost like nervous energy looking for somewhere to go. By the first week, cravings often peak. This is your brain adjusting its dopamine baseline. Sleep can be affected too, sometimes worse before it gets better, especially if porn was part of a nighttime routine. By the first month, many people describe improved focus and mental clarity. This isn't universal, but it's a common pattern. Some researchers link this to reduced compulsive checking behavior, similar to what happens when people cut back on social media or phone use. Long-term, some people report more confidence in real relationships, better patience, and improved self-control in other areas of life too. Interestingly, self-control seems to work like a skill. Practice it in one area, and it can spill over into others.
But here's the important part. Everyone's experience is different. Some people notice dramatic changes. Others barely notice anything at all. Research in this area is still evolving, and scientists are cautious about making big, universal claims. Now, let's clear up a few common myths. Myth 1. Porn physically damages your brain. This isn't accurate. What changes are brain patterns and habits, not permanent damage. Myth 2. Everyone who quits gets a dramatic personality upgrade. Also not true. For some, the changes are subtle. For others, barely noticeable. Myth 3. Watching porn always leads to addiction. Evidence is mixed here. Some people show addictive patterns, many others don't. Context and habits matter more than the act itself.
So what's the real takeaway? Quitting porn isn't a magic fix for motivation, mental health, or relationships. But for some people, especially those who feel controlled by the habit rather than in control of it, stepping back can lead to noticeable improvements in focus, mood, and self-discipline. This isn't about shame. It's about awareness. Understanding how your brain's reward system works gives you more control over your own habits, whatever you choose to do with that information. So here's a question worth sitting with. Are your habits shaping your life, or are you shaping them?